Let me tell you about this guy. And let me tell you what he did for me. Just a little background first. I teach at the largest public university in the country, and I happen to teach the largest class there, face-to-face. Pretty much every fall I have about 3,000 students. Over 16 years, that adds up to about 55,000 students I've seen face-to-face. Every semester I do two things. The first one is, I have my entire class attend an athletic event, like women's basketball. And the second thing I do is, bring in a keynote speaker, talk about something very specific for a full week. This semester I wanted to talk about YouTube, so I did. And I wanted to have a keynote speaker, someone who really knew what they were talking about. So I called this guy. Honest, I don't know this guy from Adam. I've emailed him a couple of times and spoke on the phone a couple of times, and I asked him for a really, really big favor. The favor was to be a keynote speaker at my own little YouTube creator conference at Arizona State University. And would this guy, Brian Kennedy, do a live feed for me for 3,000 students? I'll tell you what, girls and boys, without hesitation, he said yes. And I know what you're thinking. He did it for more subscribers. Wrong. This was a private live feed he only did for my class. That's it. He was awesome. He was real. And my students hammered him with questions. Stuff like, how do you get health insurance? Or really hard-hitting questions. Do you have a girlfriend? This guy did this after a 7-week road trip. And by the way, the video you're looking at, it wasn't monetized either. I follow this guy on Strava as well. Looks like right now he's riding a yak up the Himalayas. This guy's smart, articulate, and didn't back down from any question at all. I sent Brian 20 very pointed questions, a lot of which I was really interested in knowing. One in particular was, if you didn't have a mountain bike channel, and you could have any other subject, would you still be successful on YouTube? He kind of hemmed and hawed. Hey, that's a really good question. He was very modest about it. But in my opinion, this guy can do makeup and hair, welding, remote control. You name it. This guy would be very successful in any subject. It's not the bike. It's him. So if you think I'm cherry picking, I'm not. This is just a sincere thank you to Brian Kennedy. If you watch mountain bike videos at all, I suspect you already know who this is. But if not, his channel's in the description. Give him a look. Thanks for visiting. And thanks, Brian. I'll see y'all next week.